5 and 6.
Back in Naples, Italy with my Olympic teammates, Rowdy Gaines, Mark Foster, our final event of match 2. It's the 50 backstroke skins on the men's side. We've already seen Coleman Stewart set a world record. There he is on the left side, world record, still holding on to the stash.
He still has that stash. The mustache breaks that world record. I'd keep it. No way I'd shave it now. Too lucky. Pull a little Mark Spitz action with that mustache. This should be a breeze for Coleman Stewart this first quarterfinal. And I think Justin Ress is going to be tough too. And if you're LA, who's in a tight battle for second with Tokyo, you're pulling for your teammates, obviously, Christo and Ryan Held. But if they don't do it, then you hope that Cali just jackpots everybody with Coleman Stewart. And he's got that capability.
All right, only 4 will survive round number 1. You are 9 points for first, 1 point for 8th here in the first round. It's all about just surviving.
Yeah, it is. Survive in advance. Survive in advance. Justin Ress looking pretty good there in lane number 3.
Coleman Stewart comes surging home. Stewart, Ress, those two will move on. Oh, Bojas moves on as well. And Kawamoto, who I think Tokyo really thought was going to move on, maybe had a chance to go to the final, left on the outside looking in.
And Stewart was the first one to pop out of the water. (23-3) Coleman Stewart. No problem there. Really wasn't that close between, well, a 1/10 of a second, but the big news there was Bojas getting second.
Yep.
But LA Current getting Christo in there was also big for them. Right now, they're 20 points ahead of Tokyo. LA Current is, after 400 points, they are 20 ahead. And you saw Stewart come in there, easily get there. Now, the great news for Coleman Stewart is he's a solid 200 backstroke.
Right.
Right.
So it should just get easier, right?
Yeah, it should get easier for him. Sort of like Beta Nelson.
Yep.
His teammate, Beta Nelson, also a solid 200 backstroker, and that came into play as the rounds moved on, and there is the new world record holder right there.
A little bit like a broken
Christo.
150 going on in practice, right?
Yep. Broken, yeah, that's a good point, Bernie. That's good. That's a good analogy. Broken 150, 3 minutes at each 50. Christo looks pretty relaxed there.
What a start to the season, though, to have Coleman Stewart set the world record. Again, it's the first of 5 weeks of action here. You can catch us on the CBS Sports Network all the way to the end of September before they'll take a month off. Semifinals will be in the Netherlands in November, and then the finals in January. ISL 2021 just getting started. Next week we will see Team Iron in the London Roar. The 2 teams that were not featured in the opening weekend hit the pool here in Naples. Right, round 2, 10 seconds away.
Yeah, Coleman Stewart, you see the scroll at the bottom. He's second behind Caleb Dressel for the MVP. He's only 18.5 points behind Caleb Dressel. Gotta feel good to get back in that water, though. I just know that I love staying in the water after a fast race. There's Justin Ress right there. Ress will be in 4. Stewart will be right above him in the blue cap in 5.
So critical for Tokyo here to get Rahard Bojas into the final, but look at Coleman Stewart. Completely different here in round 2.
Yeah, he literally looks like he's just building 100. Oh my!
Stewart is thinking about jackpotting the field here in the second round. Stewart and Rest both moving on. And the Condors get 2 in the final on the men's side.
That is an exclamation point right there. Boom! Cali Condors. Oh my! And he doesn't even look like he's breathing hard. I mean, come on, man. He is ready to go in this one. 23-7. We said that having that 200 backstroke was just huge. That strength in the 200 back for Stewart. The ability to come back, Bernie. Wow. He was 23-7.
And at the 650-odd points, 84 have come from this man right here. Remember, he jackpotted the field earlier today when he set the world record.
A minute and a half to go, and now we have to look at these MVP points and where he might be able to stand after this. Wow. And a smile. I don't know if I'd be smiling after that. I guess he can afford to smile, right?
Yeah.
Look at that. Talk about domination. Almost 300 points.
Condors, LA, DC, Aqua next week. We'll see Energy London, Team Iron, and the New York Breakers. That's our match on Thursday and Friday, as the Condors back in action Saturday and Sunday once again. And Jeff Julian's team, I don't think there's a lot to tweak, right?
Yeah.
What are you tweaking?
They've got a lot to celebrate this week. But it's back to work, and they know it. Lily King, wishing she would have had the 50 skins right there. Everybody relax. Teammates. They were teammates in college. NC State. The Wolf Pack. Good start by Ress. 0.58 for Stewart, though. Boy, he was, oh, look at it. It's over. Boom, done.
Don't want to ruin the save for Coleman Stewart.
Say goodbye. Wow.
World record in the 100 backstroke. And Coleman Stewart, he is the skins winner.
And he just went faster than the other 250s, Bernie. How about that? He went faster on the third swim than he did on the previous 2.
And because he jackpotted the field, he is the MVP of match number 1, outscoring Caleb Dressel by 2 points. There is your match 2 MVP, folks. Newly minted world record holder, Coleman Stewart.
LA Current held out Tokyo.
And Froggies were coming.
Froggies were coming hard.
That's Jason Lezak on the right, talking to Coach Julian, saying the Froggies were coming on. LA Current, but the Current did hold off Tokyo, Bernie, for second.
But what a start to ISL 2021. And as we mentioned, we are just getting started, Roddy. An impressive performance by the defending champions.
Yeah, it really was. When you look at the overall effect it had on the rest of the teams, it's debilitating for everybody else. It's just, I mean, how do you come back from this? Well, you come back by going back to work tomorrow. And